Here on this cold Friday night, Willie Pittmiller kicking off to the Mangham Dragons.
He puts a good foot into it. We're underway. Second round of playoffs.
Antonio Gix is the ball carrier. Makes it back out to about the 26-yard line.
Good stop down there by number 32, Jim Dinsmore, and a good hit by number 77, Keith Moffitt.
Okay, Mac Lancaster. Second playoff game of the 2000 season. The Tigers winning last week against Ringgold here at Tiger Stadium. Not necessarily in as convincing a fashion as we probably would have liked to see them win, but a win nonetheless.
Well, the Tiger fans are just used to blowouts, and I would call a 42-13 win a blowout, but we didn't play up to par.
Zach Wilson handing the ball off to Roshan Johnson. Johnson over the right side down to the 32-yard line, a 6-yard gain, second down and 4. So they come out running around the end. I kind of suspected a little bit of a different attack on this Tiger defense from the Dragons tonight. I expect to see a little more throwing, a little more running around the corners.
Yeah, I don't think they'll try to go up the middle on us like they did the last game they played, because they just could not do anything up the middle. Now, they're going to try to keep the ball on the ground, I do believe, though.
Roosevelt West is the fullback, and he's blocking. They bring the ball around over here, and he gains about 3 on the play, down to the 34.5-yard line.
Stopped in there by Pittmiller and Dion Burrell, and I believe also Willie Pittmiller.
Yeah, Michael Putman in on that as well. We got Dion Burrell back in the lineup tonight, first time in the playoffs. Matter of fact, he missed the Bernice game as well with a broken thumb, and he's back out there tonight. He's got that cast wrapped up a little bit. Maybe it doesn't look quite as conspicuous.
Michael Putman did a good job of stringing that out that time, not letting him get outside of him so that his linebackers and defensive back come up and make the stop.
Wilson.
Big third down. Oh. The Tigers jump.
Looks like little Danny Pardon, a little over-anxious possibly. And, yeah, they say that it'll be first down, Mangham, on the penalty against Oak Grove. Offside on Danny Pardon, made contact, jumped across the line, and a little over-anxious possibly, anticipating the play. And I think he had the right idea. I think they were going to bring the ball up the right side.
It looked like they were trying to.
So the Tiger defense has been a little penalty prone, but not just real bad. And here come the Dragons. Wilson takes the ball from center, gives to West up the middle. Little dive play there, nowhere to go realistically, but they do pick up about 3 yards on the play, down to the 42.5, 43-yard line.
Well, they're going to have to work that middle just to keep us honest on those ends and when they try to throw the ball. He did pick up about 3 yards.
2nd and 7 from the 42.5-yard line of the Dragons. 9:41 remaining in the game. No score here at Tiger Stadium.
And it's cool tonight, but it is a great night for football. The field is in good shape.
I dressed a little warmer tonight. I'm doing a lot better. Wilson, a little bootleg.
The ball in it.
It's on the ground. Bouncing all over the
Tigers are going to get it.
Finally, looks like Brandon Griffiths comes up with the ball. So the Tigers take over at the 45-yard line of the Dragons after the turnover. Wilson unable to get the ball to Johnson that time in an efficient manner, and they fumble the ball.
Well, it looked like Wilson just lost the ball when he came out from center, and then in trying to hand the ball off, of course, the running back was already through there, and so just a mishap.
Ty Rollinson brings the Tiger offense up to the line. Looks to throw. Throws to Newman. Newman unable to bring the ball down. Might have been out of bounds anyway.
Might have been out of bounds even if he had caught it.
Great attempt to catch the ball that time by Eric T. Newman. Had to turn around and try to catch the ball at an odd angle. Ty hung it up in the air a little high that time.
A little high and a little far. Newman did make a great effort, but I believe even if he'd caught the ball, he'd have been out of bounds.
2nd down and 10 from the Dragon 45-yard line. Tiger offense been working hard this week on fundamentals, trying to make sure that they block properly and move properly and hit the holes. Mario Jones gets the pitch over the right side. He avoids one tackle, and he's down at the 30 8.5-yard line. It's a gain of 5.5 yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 4 or 4.5 yards.
Nice gain by Mario on the play. The Mangham crowd over here is yelling for an offside penalty, and the left side of the Tiger offensive line did get off the ball very quickly that time.
Yeah, it was real speedy jump on that snap. Okay, the give is to Howard up the middle. Reggie Howard down to the 34-yard line.
Going to be about a half yard short of the first down.
Depends on the mark, and it's going to be, be 4th and
they
extremely close.
Yeah, we got a pretty good mark.
I believe
there.
they're going to give it to us. And he's going to bring them out. Okay, so they're going to bring the sticks out to measure here with 8:17 remaining. The Tigers have the ball at the 34-yard line of the Dragons. We'll be right back in just a moment with more Tiger football.
When your children get sick, you take them to the clinic. When your car or truck gets sick, give it some TLC too. Take it to Filmer's Automotive Clinic, located at 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove. They offer a complete auto repair service and will have your vehicle ready to roll in no time, at reasonable prices too. Filmer's Automotive Clinic, 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove.
Our cameraman, Mr. Franham, just made a frantic run down to get some paperwork as Ty Rollinson comes over the left side, keeps the ball for himself, all the way down to the 21-yard line for another first down for the Tigers, an 11-yard gain that time by Ty Rollinson.
Chad White on the stop for the Mangham Dragons, and he was the last man to make the stop. If Ty could have gotten by him, he'd have gone on into the end zone. Nice decision by Ty that time on the option to just take it himself.
You'll see all of the Dragon backfield out there on the field on defense except the quarterback. Zach Wilson is the only one in the offensive backfield that doesn't go both ways. West and Johnson both play both ways. The give is to Jones. Jones over the right side and trips down and tried to cut up field that time. Mack lost his footing.
Looked like that he did just lose his footing there that time.
So back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10 as the Tigers move the ball pretty decent here in the first quarter of play on their first possession. 2 first downs thus far, and seemingly playing a little ball control offense here early in the game.
Tried to take advantage of the turnover with one big pass right off the bat, and then from that point on, we kept it on the ground, just tried to take it downfield.
French is wide left. Lining up in the flanker position is Newman, Howard, and Jones in the backfield. Rollinson gives the ball to Howard. Reggie Howard up the middle, down to the 13-yard line of the Dragons. Gain of 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Good running that time by the fullback, Reggie Howard.
Reggie has improved every ball game. He gets stronger and stronger every game, and just making some great runs here late in the season.
Higher level of confidence in Reggie's play here late in the season than we saw early in the season. He's always had some confidence back there, but he's learning and gaining an enormous amount of experience.
His vision has improved a great deal.
Once again, Howard gets the call.
Again.
And he's still on his feet.
Still on his feet.
They didn't blow it dead. He gets all the way down to the 6-yard line before they finally whistle the play dead. That's first down and goal to go from the 6. 6:08 remaining here in the first quarter of action.
Nice drive by the Tigers with their initial possession.
Now then, they bring the ball back to the 10-yard, and I guess they're claiming that they did blow the whistle.
Well, there was no whistle. Now, his knee may have hit the ground, but there definitely was not a whistle.
So it's still 1st and goal, but from the 10 instead of the 6. Rollinson brings the Tigers up, same set. Newman at the flanker position. Howard gets the call, and he's over the left side. Touchdown!
Nope.
Reggie
They got a flag, number 72 there for the Tigers. Moved a little early.
So number 72 is Jared Stewart.
I believe Jared
Stu getting a little over anxious possibly, knowing that the ball was coming his direction. And that'll back him up to the 15. It'll be 1st and goal from the 15. As the touchdown is called back due to a...
I have to apologize to Jared Stewart. It was 73.
Oh, that was
Jake.
Jake
Is 73
Russell.
Jake Russell? Is that
Is Kyle Kitchens.
Kyle Kitchens, excuse me. It was
Okay.
Kyle Kitchens, I believe, that moved early. It was on this side of the line. It was Kyle Kitchens that moved
Okay.
early, excuse me.
So it's 1st and goal from the 15. Robinson pitches the ball to Jones over the right side. Mario is tripped up.
Got a
And
flag out there.
late flags. There's Dragons everywhere holding on the Tigers.
The Tigers are moving the wrong direction. They took the ball right down to the 10-yard line, and now
The
we're
10 yards from the
steadily back.
spot of the foul. They spotted the foul at the 12, so it'll be 1st and goal from the 22 instead of the 6. So the Tigers are trying not to make it too easy on themselves, I guess,
It
Mac.
looks that way.
I don't know. I kind of like those scores from the 6.
Yeah. It's a whole lot easier to make it in 4th place from the 6 than in 4th place from the 22.
So the down markers all the way back to the 22-yard line here, folks. Tiger offense racking up penalties here on this set of downs. French is split wide left. Newman's lined up on the flanker left, but he goes around the right side. Eric Newman down near the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll mark it at the 13. So he gets 9 of those yards back on the play.
Nice little counter on that play, and Newman did a good job running the ball.
2nd and goal from the 13.
Tigers don't need to panic. We've still got 3 downs to make that 13 yards.
Well, the Tigers have been picking up 7, 8, 9 yards on each play, so it's not that difficult if you don't just rack up all
We
these
can pick
penalties.
4 yards a carry. We'll be in the end zone.
Ty Rollinson, the quarterback, gives the ball to Howard.
There we go. Oh, he is
Howard
going over
take
the
it in. No flags
All
this
right.
time. Touchdown, Tigers.
Reggie Howard.
Reggie Howard on a 13-yard run with 4:24 remaining.
And there goes our
First
Tiger
quarter.
flag with Billy Burris running down the sideline.
The Oak Grove Fighting Tigers get on the board first here tonight. 6-0. Willie Petmiller on to attempt the extra point. Ty Rollinson holds for the kick. And a little high snap. He gets it down, pulls it a little left, and it's no good.
No good.
6-0 with 4:24 remaining in the first quarter. Oak Grove leads Mangham here in the second round of the year 2000 high school 1A playoffs. We'll be right back as the Tigers prepare to kick off to the Dragons.
We at the Oak Grove Deli Mart invite you to make us your one-stop fast service store. You can fill up your vehicle at the pump, then fill your appetites for delicious fried fish and chicken at our world-famous Cock of the Walk Express. Then before you leave, check out our wide selection of movies for the whole family. We're here to serve you at Deli Mart, 707 East Main Street, Oak Grove. Y'all come back now. Here.
And we're back at Tigers Stadium. 4:24 remaining in the first quarter. Tigers lead 6-0 on a 13-yard touchdown run by Reggie Howard. Willie's kick is a high kick taken at the 7-yard line by Antonio Gix. Michael Putman able to bring him out of bounds
Got a flag, two
at
flags.
the 36-yard line. And there are a couple of flags on the play.
Mangham sideline was yelling for a face mask, and I don't know if that's what they got, but they were all over here yelling for
And
one.
the referees confer with one another. They're calling face mask against the Tigers. They started to call holding, but changed his mind and called a face mask. So it's another 10 yards on top of the return. It'll bring it out to the 47-yard line if they step it off from where they had it spotted. And instead, they bring it all the way down. Oh, a face mask, I'm sorry.
We're getting 15
Yeah,
yards
to the
on that.
52 or the 48-yard line of the Tigers.
Well, Mangham starts out with good field position here on their second possession.
Folks, you'll notice when they cross midfield, I have a tendency to just keep adding to the 50 instead of starting from the other direction. So from the 48-yard line of the Tigers, Mangham takes over 1st and 10. Zach Wilson gives the ball.
Whoa! And Gix is met by number 34, Dion Burrell. And we could hear that one up here.
Courtney Gix was a tremendous running back for the Dragons last year. plays on defense as well. Doing a good job that time bringing the ball around there on the right side, but stopped immediately by the long-awaited return of Dion Burrell.
Dion must have seen that back coming from that other side, and he did pick him off, let me tell you.
Gix lining up in the flanker position over there on the left side. West and Johnson in the backfield. Gix in motion. Wilson gives the ball to Johnson. Roshan Johnson over the right side. And they turn him upfield, but not before he's able to make it down to the 41-yard line of the Tigers. A nice gain on the play.
He was stopped in there by number 78, Ryan Gregory, and number 82, Lance Tyson.
Gregory and Tyson over there on the containment for the Tigers. Third down and 1.5 or 2 yards for the Dragons.
The Dragons probably in 2-down territory right here, even if they do not make it here on this third down play.
3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter as the Dragons move the ball.
Maybe the Tigers won't jump this time.
Wilson gives the ball to Johnson. Johnson breaks one tackle, but then is caught from behind by big Ryan Gregory. Brought down. Yes, they say first down.
First down.
So,
had him in the backfield, and then you just got away from us. And
a gain of 2 on the play gives the Dragons a first down here with 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
He had him in the backfield. I didn't even see who it was.
So the Dragons come up to the line now, preparing to take advantage of this first down as they enter into Tiger territory. Wilson takes the ball from center, pitches the ball to Roshan Johnson, and Vern Bankston is right there, gets an arm on him, then in comes sack. Isaac French gets up very slowly after making that tackle. And they
about 2 yards.
About 2.5 on the play. Second and a long 7. 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter as the Dragons pick up a few here and a few there, and a couple of penalties, and march the ball right on down.
Moving the ball downfield, eating up the clock, keeping the ball out of our potent offense hands. That's what they've got to do to win this ball game.
Wilson takes the ball from center, looks to throw. He has number 7. And Chad White was the intended receiver, but Freddie Pepmiller and Danny Pardon in there putting all kinds of hurry on Zach Wilson, and he just throws it into the ground out there in the neighborhood of Chad White.
Wilson did a good job just getting rid of the ball because he was about to be sacked and going to eat that ball. He's just lucky there was not a Tiger player out there where he threw it.
Really
I don't know if
sticking real close to Chad White over there on the right-hand side, and making sure that he didn't break free for a long gain. Hard to come up on a short throw like that.
Third and long now. We'll see what the Tigers can do. That Tiger defense can do here.
Gix splits wide to the flanker on the right, and West is in motion. The pitch is fumbled, and he's up with it. He's got a little room, but now he turns it back and nowhere to go.
Michael Putman on the stop.
Trailing on the play, and as Roshan Johnson tries to turn back after a bad pitch from Wilson, loss of 15 on the play, all the way back to the 49-yard line of the Tigers, farther than they started. First and 10 on their first possession.
Michael Putman was there to put a lot of heat on Roshan, and then he was blocked. I thought he might have been clipped. Knocked down, he got back up and made the tackle. So there was very good pursuit by Michael Putman on that play.
So we're lined up to punt. Handling the punting duties is number 2, Lance Hill. Gets the ball away, takes a tremendous dragon bounce down to the 3-yard line of the Tigers. So the Tigers will take over first and 10 from their own 3-yard line, Mac.
And we're going to see a 97-yard drive by the Tigers on this possession.
The Tigers have an opportunity now to put a few yards on our running backs stat sheet. You know, a lot of people don't understand why our running backs, as good as they are, don't pile up the yards like a lot of teams do. The main reason for that, Mac, is we get the ball in the opponent's territory the vast majority of the time, and we don't get a chance to make a lot of long runs and a lot of long drives. So Ty Rollinson, a little mix-up there, turns back and dives over the line of scrimmage. Looks like he gained about 2.5 on the play, out to around the 5.5, 6-yard line.
We have 2 backs this year that each have 1,000 yards rushing, and of course, Eric Newman has quite a number of yards rushing also. So
and Ty has a whole lot of
yards. And Ty
yards.
Rollinson also. So another reason we don't get running backs with a lot of yardage is because we do have such a potent offense that we can spread it out and share. Now, one of these backs right now, though, could quickly pick up a 100-yard gain if they'll break this one all the way.
That's right. Well, the first quarter ends here at Tiger Stadium. The score still stands 6-0. Tigers over the Dragons. They're swapping ends of the field, and we'll take a moment to allow our sponsors to get some advertising time, and we'll be back with more Tiger football in just a moment.
More.
Steve Cox's family has served East and West Carroll parishes for generations. At Cox Funeral Home, 200 East Noble in Oak Grove, Steve understands your questions and concerns about final arrangements in estate planning, respecting your wishes and budget with quality service. Final and estate expenses should result from thoughtful pre-planning, not last-minute panic decisions when dealing with personal and family grief. Cox's Flower Shop, directly across the street at 201 East Noble, offers you convenience in pre-planning as well as for the celebrations of life. Give you and your family a great gift of peace in knowing all final and estate arrangements are legally and financially pre-planned. Come see Steve Cox at Cox's Funeral Home, 200 East Noble in Oak Grove. West Carroll Community Bank, 600 East Main Street in Oak Grove, welcomes you to community banking at its best. Locally owned and operated, all processing is done right here. All decisions are made right here. Our lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, and Friday, 8:30 to 5. Drive-through hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 for your convenience. Mr. Keith and his helpful staff are waiting to serve you and all your banking needs. Come see us at West Carroll Community Bank, your bank, at 600 East Main in Oak Grove.
Stadium for the beginning of the second quarter of play. Tigers lead 6-0. It's 2nd and 5 from the 5.5-yard line. Second and eight from the 5.5-yard line. Rollinson unable to go anywhere, caught in the backfield that time by number 74, Irvin Osbury. Defensive lineman for the Dragons, able to penetrate that time over that left side.
A little rough spot between Ty Rollinson and Reggie Howard on the handoff there. Well, it was not trying to hand it off, but it looked like it was just a delay. Ty was trying to pull the ball back out, and Reggie looked like he was trying to hold on to it and just threw the timing off on that play.
Little miscommunication that time between the quarterback and the fullback. They'll get that straightened out. 3rd down and
11.
10.5. Deep in our own territory. Rollinson back to pass. Looks to Newman, throws the ball dangerously. Okay, no
Got
flag.
a flag down in the end zone where they hit Ty maybe after the throw.
Flag
Hopefully.
in the end zone, roughing the passer against the Dragons. They will march that off, and we'll see where that lands us. A bad decision that time by Ty. Eric was not open, had no chance of getting open, and had double coverage.
But it ends up being a good decision because if he hadn't thrown it, we wouldn't have had this penalty.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Had a man open on the other side of the field.
Yeah, he was looking all the way for Eric T.
And that's unfortunate because Ty seems to only want to throw this direction. I think he needs to really look hard over there because Matthew, generally, they're leaving him alone because they know Ty doesn't throw there.
Eric draws double coverage most of the time.
Rollinson brings the
Good break
Tigers
for the
up.
Tigers there.
1st and 10 from the 20 after the roughing the passer penalty. Howard, the ball carrier, picks up a short yard.
Roosevelt West on the stop for the Mangham Dragons, grabbing Reggie around the ankles and bringing him down for a very short gain.
And the Tigers, 2nd and along 8 from the 21.5-yard line. French is split to the left. Rollinson in the flanker's position. The pitch is to Jones. Jones is being pursued hotly there and caught by number 21, Courtney Gicks. Down to the 29-yard line.
Gicks showing good speed and pursuit that time to catch up with the Tigers.
3rd and short for the Tigers here as they get the ball out of that dangerous inside the 5 on a roughing the passer penalty. So the Dragons also shooting themselves in the foot here in the first half of the ball game. Playoff games are marked a lot of times by penalties, and this could prove to be a very critical penalty for the Dragons as the Tigers look to take the ball off the field, and there goes Reggie Howard down to the 40-yard line.
Good gain by Reggie there.
11 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 40-yard line on a big run by Reggie Howard. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, but able to maintain his balance, and that's what he's been doing so well this year, bouncing off and continuing to keep his feet
and good eyes. He knows when to make his cuts.
And when he hits the open field, it's off to the races. Yep. Mangham, tremendous speed in their defensive backfield. Of course, a lot of these guys are also their offensive players. See Chad White back there in the safety position.
Mario with the ball.
Mario Jones! Hey! Big number 74, Irvin Osbury, will not turn loose as Mario Jones unable to break free from the iron grip of Irvin Osbury. Short loss on the play, 2nd and a long 10. Very rare to stop Mario back there.
Very rare to throw him for a loss.
And Osbury pushing through 2 blockers that time. Carried him with him over there.
He's a big man.
Stop. Rollinson takes the ball from center. The give is to Jones up the middle, and folks, this offensive line for the Tigers is being manhandled out there right now. That left side over there is just not pushing them back. That's Kitchens and company over there, and we're just
Coach
not getting the kind of push.
Is out here to tell them they're not getting the kind of push that he expects out of them.
Timeout on the field as Oak Grove leads 6-0, 8:27 remaining in the first half. We'll be back with more Tiger football in just a moment.
Easy Way Furniture and Appliance Stores in Oak Grove and Lake Providence offer you convenient, friendly service for your furnishing needs. With easy payment plans and big discounts for cash purchases, Easy Way can furnish every room in your home. Easy Way, 701 East Main Street, Oak Grove, and 210 North Hood Street in Lake Providence.
And we're back at Tiger Stadium here in the second quarter, first half of action, 8:27 remaining. Tigers lead 6-0. It's 3rd down and long. And Ty Rollinson looking to throw. Throws deep. Hey, it's caught down there by Eric Newman. Chad White defending. Eric still trying to break free. Finally, they call the play dead. Down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, Eric Newman made a great catch on that ball.
Come back for that one. White just misjudged the ball. He was there just as long as Eric was, but came up, thought he could out-leap, I guess, and just made a bad defensive play.
Newman did make a great catch on the ball, and we had a wide-open receiver short of him. Again, French was wide open. It did not even appear to be a man around him that time. But
well, they've learned to leave him alone. He just doesn't get the ball. So here come the Tigers from inside the 15-yard line on a tremendous play. Mac, how far was that from the 41? There goes Jones up the middle.
On the carry for the Tigers, number 2.
I'm sorry,
Reggie Howard.
Looking back up here, folks. I think we were at the 40 or at the 39.
It's hard to tell where
or so. So 10, 20, 30, 45, 46 yards on that pass completion from Rollinson to Newman.
Nice gain on a long 3rd down play.
Tigers come to the line of scrimmage with that familiar flanker set. Rollinson keeps the ball and is hit immediately
by number 74. That's Irvin Osbury again.
Osbury helped out that time by number 55, Lance Elmore. You know, Elmore was one of the most potent defensive players when we played this team at Mangham in the regular season.
Yeah, he and I believe it was Gix that made so many tackles in that first game. Courtney Gix made about 20 tackles against the Tigers.
So Rollinson thrown for a, well, actually, I don't know what's going on. They've got it they've got the mark inside the line, so I don't know. Third down.
There goes Reggie.
And Reggie Howard down very near the goal line, but no one signals touchdown.
But it is a first down.
First down.
At the about half-yard line.
And I know what happened. I missed that first down play.
Yeah, we gained nothing on the second down play is what it amounted to.
So with 6:46 remaining here in the first half, the Tigers have first and goal. Well, Mac, you said they would drive the ball the length of the field, and they have.
We're almost there.
It just hasn't happened like we thought it might. And there goes Howard.
Touchdown.
He's in. Touchdown, Reggie Howard on a one-half-yard run. 12-0 Tigers with 6:28 remaining here in the first half. And Mangham unable to stop the Tigers as they march the length of the field.
That was an excellent drive by the Tigers, despite some adversity with penalties and a couple of losses on plays. And
tremendous help on a 15-yard roughing the passer personal foul penalty down at the 5-yard line.
That and then the reception down there
46-yard reception by Eric Newman, and that accounts for 61 yards. So the rest of it earned legitimately, and we have a decision being made here. We're not sure what the official is talking to the Mangham coaching staff about. And they say, okay, go ahead and give it a try. So we're going for 2 this time, having missed the first kicking attempt extra point. Try to even that score up at 14. The give is to Howard. Reggie still on his feet, but he doesn't cross the plane.
No.
So a failed 2-point conversion attempt leaves the score at 12-0 Oak Grove with 6.5 minutes remaining in the first half. It's a cold Friday night here in Tiger Town, and it's the second game of the 2000 High School 1A playoffs. Oak Grove leads 12-0. We'll be back with more Tiger football in just a moment.
Ruffin Building Systems at 6914 Highway 2 in Oak Grove has built quality steel buildings in the southeastern states for nearly 30 years. Ruffin is a member of the Metal Building Manufacturing Association, which models and adheres to the industry's highest standards. Ruffin offers standard and custom pre-engineered buildings and a very competitive mini-storage system. Ruffin takes pride in a quality product delivered on time at reasonable prices. Choose from their nice line of colors and metal building components. The American Institute of Steel Construction lists Ruffin in Oak Grove as the only AISC certified company in the state of Louisiana. Build it right with Ruffin. Ruffin, a proven product.
Stadium for the kickoff as Willie Pettmiller kicks the ball away to the Dragons. A high kick taken inside the 10-yard line by Antonio Gix. Gix brings it out to the 26-yard line before being stopped there by Drew Sullivan.
Drew Sullivan, the Drewster, makes the tackle.
Special teams play for Drew Sullivan this year, and sometime on the field as a fullback in games that were well in hand late in the game. Sullivan able to get out there and gain some varsity yards.
And Drew's going to be an exceptional fullback, I believe, next year. He works hard in the weight room, and he runs straight ahead.
So the Dragons take over at their own 26-yard line. Actually, 27, it looks like. Zach Wilson takes the ball from center, pitches to Johnson. Roshan Johnson kind of bobbles the ball, and he is overwhelmed.
He paid for it.
Defense.
Mangham has had a problem in the last 2 games with fumbles. I think I saw in the paper or something they had fumbled 9 times in their last 2 ball games, and they were lucky that time that Roshan Johnson was able to get the ball and hold on to it before the Tiger defense came down on him.
Loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 12. The Dragons are not putting receivers wide over there on the right side. Willie laying off on his coverage a little over there. A quick pitch would be trouble. Jim Dinsmore on the coverage. They're unable to bring him down as number 7 still on his feet, but he meets up with Dion Burrell. Jonathan Holland on the reception inside the coverage. Hit hard immediately, but unable to bring him down, and picks up several yards after the reception.
Well, Holland did a great job after catching that ball. He made a good catch to begin with, and then just tough to bring down. He avoided about 4 tackles by the Tigers. And Coach Dalrymple will have a talk to him about that tackling, I believe.
Timeout Tigers, as it's 1st and 10 for the Dragons inside Tiger territory. We'll be right back with more Tiger football.
Easy Way Furniture and Appliance Stores in Oak Grove and Lake Providence offer you convenient, friendly service for your furnishing needs. With easy payment plans and big discounts for cash purchases, Easy Way can furnish every room in your home. Easy Way, 701 East Main Street, Oak Grove, and 210 North Hood Street in Lake Providence.
Stadium with 5.5 minutes remaining in the first half, and the Dragons have just picked up a 1st down on a pass completion to Holland. Roshan Johnson gets the call, and he gains 9 on the play down to the 41-yard line of the Tigers. Bring up 2nd down and 1 as Johnson gets around that right side and picks up some good yards.
Well, this Johnson is a good runner now. He's got a lot of speed, a lot of moves. He's hard to bring down.
Roshan Johnson has been having his way with most of the teams that they've played, gaining over 100 yards in most of his games.
He's at full strength tonight. Last time we played him, they said he had a hurt ankle, and he did not play part of the game because of an injury to that ankle.
Johnson gets the call again, hesitates slightly, and tries to move it outside, and doesn't. He may have the 1st down. Depends on the spot. Looks like
you may have it.
Little discrepancy on
where they've got it marked from here. I believe he's got that 1st down.
Okay. Oh my, yeah. With that mark, they are definitely close.
I don't know why they're taking it across the field. From our angle, it appears to definitely.
Well, folks, there's an official timeout for a measurement on the field, so we'll hear from our sponsors and be right back in just a moment with more Tiger football.
Tired of waiting in line for your oil change and being without your car while it's being serviced? Do away with that hassle, because Rock King's Travel and Lube, with its innovative drive-on rack, comes to you at home, work, or play. Oil changes start at $16.95. Extra services include a 10-point safety check and inside vacuuming right on the spot. And 10% of every bill supports your church, Providence Street Ministry, or other local community services. When Travel and Lube leaves your site, Rock King leaves a receipt for payment of a job well done and a window sticker with needed info for your next oil change. But he never leaves a mess behind for you to clean. So call Rock King's Travel and Lube at 428-7778 or 1-800-842-1741, extension 01 today, and have your oil changed tomorrow.
Back at Tiger Stadium, the Mangham Dragons driving the football at the Tiger 37-yard line. Wilson looks to throw. He has White, and it's intercepted by Lance Tyson. Tyson has the ball. He turns back to the midfield, taken down there.
Tyson made a very nice interception. I don't know about his running abilities with the football.
Lance Tyson on the interception. The Tigers get the ball back with 3:59 remaining in the first half on an underthrow by Wilson to White. Just strictly underthrown, and Lance Tyson able to get under the receiver and get up high and bring the ball down.
Nice grab by Lance. Of course, he used to be a receiver, and so he's got good hands. Now playing on the defense for us.
Tyson doing a good job that time. Rollinson gives the ball to Howard. Howard over the left side. He's still on his feet. First down. Down to the 40-yard line is Reggie Howard. First down, Oak Grove.
Good strong run by Reggie right up the middle that time.
Good blocking that time over there. We give Kyle and John Barron a hard time for caving on that last possession, and this time they opened the hole and Reggie hit
big hole, and Reggie went right through it. Mangham will take a timeout.
Mangham takes timeout this time, so we'll be back in just a moment.
Ruffin Building Systems at 6914 Highway 2 in Oak Grove has built quality steel buildings in the southeastern states for nearly 30 years. Ruffin is a member of the Metal Building Manufacturing Association, which models and adheres to the industry's highest standards. Ruffin offers standard and custom pre-engineered buildings and a very competitive mini-storage system. Ruffin takes pride in a quality product delivered on time at reasonable prices. Choose from their nice line of colors and metal building components. The American Institute of Steel Construction lists Ruffin in Oak Grove as the only AISC certified company in the state of Louisiana. Build it right with Ruffin. Ruffin, a proven product.
Newman, he comes around the right side. Eric Newman, gain of 7 on the play. He ran completely away from his blocking.
And Courtney Giggs did a good job of chasing him from behind and staying with him. And when he had to hesitate for the guy in front of him, Giggs was able to stop him by grabbing him around the ankles.
Courtney Giggs, just a junior for the Dragons.
Gain of about 8 there for the Tigers on the first down play.
Second down and 3 as Ty Rollinson brings the Tigers up. And he gives the ball to Jones over the left side. He turns it upfield, has lots of room, and taken down by Antonio Gicks, number 31, at the 41-yard line of the Dragons.
Nice job of running there by Mario, and a nice open field tackle by Antonio Gicks.
Good blocking over there on that left side again by the Tigers' offensive line. And
it was a really good hole that time. And once Mario went through it, he did a good job cutting outside to the open field.
So the Tigers are moving the ball well here in the second quarter. Rollinson gives to Howard. Howard up the middle. Reggie Howard. A gain of 3 on the play.
Tigers are moving the ball like Coach Dalrymple likes to see the Tigers move the ball, just steadily down the field.
Second down and 7 after a gain of 3 by Reggie Howard. Yeah, we really don't want to develop a big play team mentality, Mac, because that's not what gets it done.
It's not.
In the playoffs.
Basic blocking and tackling is what's going to get us done, and good defense, and I'm sure these last 2 drives have made Coach Dalrymple quite happy.
Newman splits wide right. It's fouled right into Bowman's hands, unable to hang on. And we've seen that how many times this year, Mac?
That's too many.
Justin just unable to hold that ball, and I understand it's a hard throw.
Yeah,
Ty throws
hard.
bullets.
He does
There's
throw
no
that
doubt
ball
about
hard
it.
right there. He could put a little more touch on it but it did hit him right in the hand.
Oh, of course, he had his back, just couldn't tell if he had to reach back slightly or not, but so what? That has to be caught. That has to be caught.
And that's a big play there. I mean,
we've got to learn how to make that one work.
That one could have been a touchdown.
So the Tigers give the ball to Howard up the middle. He cuts back to his left, still on his feet, shaking off tacklers. Finally brought down for a first down at the 28-yard line. Pickup of about 9.5 on the play. With just under 2 minutes remaining here, the Tigers threaten to put a couple more points on the board.
Tigers have used 2 of their timeouts, though, and only have 1 left. And there's only 1:45 left here, so we've got to move that ball on downfield.
And Newman splits wide right again. We may see that tight end play one more time. No. Gonna look over here, and he throws for Newman, throws it into the corner, unable to connect. and boy, late flag.
Late flag.
Very late flag. Unsportsmanlike conduct against
55
Mangham.
for Mangham.
Evidently some words being exchanged out there. Number 79, Vincent Perry, the guilty party, and that will be a 15-yard penalty.
I do believe the penalty was on number 55, Elmore, rather than Perry.
Was Lance Elmore the offender?
I believe it may have been, because the official was looking right at him and
to it now.
Yeah. And I believe he said something to the official.
So, half the distance to the goal brings the Tigers down to the 13.5-yard line, it looks like, folks. I really can't see it that clearly. But judging from where the line markers are at on this side of the field, that's where we'll call it 1st and 10 with 1.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Rollinson takes the ball from center, gives to Howard. Howard up the middle over the left side.
That was a big penalty on the Mangham Dragons on that play, because the clock was in their favor, and we had a long way to go. Now they've taken us down inside the 15-yard line with plenty of time on the clock.
A gain of about 5 on the play. Bring up second, and we'll call it 4. And the Dragons want timeout here as the Tigers threaten to score late in the first half. 1 minute remaining. Tigers lead 12-0.
West Carroll Community Bank, 600 East Main Street in Oak Grove, welcomes you to community banking at its best. Locally owned and operated, all processing is done right here. All decisions are made right here. Our lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, and Friday, 8:30 to 5. Drive-through hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6, for your convenience. Mr. Keith and his helpful staff are waiting to serve you in all your banking needs. Come see us at West Carroll Community Bank, your bank, at 600 East Main in Oak Grove.
Yard line, bringing up second down, a long 3 yards to go.
Back at Tiger Stadium, 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Rollinson gives the ball to Howard.
Howard will
Reggie
score.
Howard
He
goes
will
in
take
for
it
the
in.
touchdown.
Touchdown Tigers.
Reggie Howard, his third touchdown of the evening, gives Oak Grove an 18-0 lead. They send Willie out this time to attempt the extra point, and Reggie Howard picks up his third touchdown on a 3-yard run. Mac, what was it?
About an 8-yard run.
So still just a minute remaining, and Willie hits this one and makes it 19-0 with 1:02 remaining here in the first half. The Tigers lead, and we'll be back with the conclusion of the first half in just a moment.
Steve Cox's family has served East and West Carroll parishes for generations. At Cox Funeral Home, 200 East Noble in Oak Grove, Steve understands your questions and concerns about final arrangements in estate planning, respecting your wishes and budget with quality service. Final and estate expenses should result from thoughtful pre-planning, not last-minute panic decisions when dealing with personal and family grief. Cox's Flower Shop, directly across the street at 201 East Noble, offers you convenience in pre-planning as well as for the celebrations of life. Give you and your family a great gift of peace in knowing all final and estate arrangements are legally and financially pre-planned. Come see Steve Cox at Cox's Funeral Home, 200 East Noble in Oak Grove.
Tigers leading 19-0. Willie prepares to kick the ball away to the Dragons. It's an onside kick. Touched by Mangham. It'll be recovered by Lance Tyson at the 44-yard line of the Dragons. And Tiger football with less than a minute remaining. Tremendous job that time by the special teams unit.
Excellent job by the special teams.
A good rolling kick as Willie hits the top of the ball and makes it bounce. And the front line
did
there,
a good job of cutting back and getting on the football.
Unable to hang on to it.
Quite a bounce, though, back. It bounced back back beyond the Tiger line.
Had to come back and get it.
Had to come back to get it.
So the Tigers take over here again, leading 19-0. Doubtful that we'll try anything as far as big plays
I
is
think we will try to
concerned.
put it in the air right here.
But,
Yep.
we're going to go for the gold. And he throws it high. It's kind of a Hail Mary, and we've got a
do get a
flag.
flag
I
down
think
there.
Roshan Johnson was interfering way before the pass was ever thrown. And that's going to be a costly mistake for the Dragons. Okay, it's pass interference against Roshan Johnson. And they will mark this penalty off 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. It's an automatic first down. And they'll take it down to the 41-yard line of the Dragons.
The Tigers going to try to put points on the board here.
Kind of a Hail Mary there that time, Mac.
Yes, it was. No one near the ball. And it was
Dangerous.
a pattern I hadn't seen before. It was a new pattern.
Different little look there,
Different
different
set.
little wrinkle there. Here come the Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. Newman right, French left, Howard and Jones in the backfield. He gives
Good
to Jones.
hole there for
Jones, good
Jones.
hole, and he escapes Gicks. He's got
He's
White
got to go
beat,
out of bounds.
and
He
he
needs to
can't
go.
beat him, and he hesitates there as Chad White
he
takes
keeps
him
the
out of
clock
bounds
running.
at the 25-yard
No,
line.
they did not stop the clock. He didn't go out of bounds.
They have to stop to move the chains, and then they'll start the clock. So the Tigers just line up at the line of scrimmage, prepared to go as soon as they start the clock.
Mario could have
And
taken it out of bounds there, but just got caught before he could do so.
Rollinson takes the ball from center, looks for Newman. He has him. Eric Newman receives the ball at the 15. He's hit and thrown out of... No, was not thrown out of bounds. He's down.
Newman trying to say the ball went out of bounds, fumbled it out of bounds, which was a smart play by Newman to let the ball go out of bounds like
And
that.
they will mark the ball at the 6-yard line or so.
Tigers now have the ball.
First and goal
And
with
the clock is
less
running.
than 30 seconds remaining as the Tigers hustle to the line of scrimmage.
And the
Ty
Tigers-
Rollinson takes the ball from center. Throws, and it's deflected and almost picked off. Incomplete pass stops the clock, and it was deflected at the line of scrimmage that time as it was a quick out to Matthew French over there on the left side.
For the Tigers at the Mangham 5.
And
Tigers
looked like
were
there
lucky
was
that time Dragons didn't pick that ball off because it was up for grabs. And only two
Penetration,
Mangham Dragons there to get it.
by Osbury, possibly. Big, tall Irvin Osbury standing big over there.
If the Tigers don't put the ball in on a running play, the clock will run out. So you may see another pass. Nope,
Hey,
taking out.
Allison keeps the ball, cuts it back in.
Touchdown, Tigers!
Go
Good
Grove! Right here with, they're still running the clock, Mac, and I don't understand.
I don't
They'll
know why
have
the
to put
clock is
time
running.
back on the clock. The official scorekeeper forgot to turn
He
the clock
just didn't
off.
turn the clock off. I don't know
And
why he
there were
didn't.
about 12 seconds left on the clock. So there'll be
They'll have to put time back on. They just failed to turn the clock off.
time here. And we're going to go talk to the coaches and tell them what's going on. So the Tigers score, and he not only did he not turn off the clock, but he also forgot to put up the points. It's 25-0 Oak Grove with about 12 seconds remaining. I looked up as they scored, and I'm pretty sure they
Well,
were
there were
close to
15
that.
seconds on the clock when
They snapped the ball.
When they snapped the ball, so it should be about 11, 12
10,
seconds.
11,
yeah.
12 seconds. They're going to put one back on. Well, that's good enough. I don't know. Maybe having trouble learning the clock. It's resetting the clock like that is kind of difficult. I've been
difficult.
up there and watched them from the press booth. That's kind of difficult job.
They
to
may
do.
have to just keep
Ricky
the
Allen
time.
knows how to operate it, and he'll go over there and help them in just a moment.
I see him moving in that
Yeah, there
direction.
he goes. He said, here you go, let me fix you up. So, 25-0 Oak Grove as they score after an onside kick is touched and recovered by Lance Tyson, who also intercepted the ball on the prior
Lance has given
set
us
of
2
downs.
valuable turnovers that we
Sure
have turned
has.
into points on both occasions.
They put 13 seconds back on the clock, and Willie Pettmiller will attempt the extra point here with 13 seconds remaining. It is 25-0. Still haven't got that taken care of, but they'll do that as soon as Willie kicks the ball. Good snap, and whoa, looks wide right, but they say it's good. So 26-0 as Oak Grove scores late in the first half, and they'll have to kick off again. I'm sure we'll see another onside kick.
Sure, we'll see an onside kick here.
We'll be right back with the conclusion of the first half in just a moment.
We at the Oak Grove Deli Mart invite you to make us your one-stop fast service store. You can fill up your vehicle at the pump, then fill your appetites for delicious fried fish and chicken at our world-famous Cock of the Walk Express. Then before you leave, check out our wide selection of movies for the whole family. We're here to serve you at Deli Mart, 707 East Main Street, Oak Grove. Y'all come back now. Here? When your children get sick, you take them to the clinic. When your car or truck gets sick, give it some TLC too. Take it to Filmer's Automotive Clinic, located at 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove. They offer a complete auto repair service and will have your vehicle ready to roll in no time, at reasonable prices too. Filmer's Automotive Clinic, 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove.
Back at Tiger Stadium, 13 seconds remaining in the first half. Willie Pettmiller set to kick off. Another onside kick. They decide not to touch this one, and it goes out of bounds over near the 35-yard line where the Dragons will take over, and they've got 13 seconds to do something with the ball here in the first half.
The 35-yard line, and like you say, they have 13 seconds to try to do something.
26-0 is our score. I think it's about 26 degrees.
Ty Robinson made a very good decision on that option.
Yeah.
Cutting upfield. First of all, taking the ball out of the belly of his fullback and then going wide with it and cutting it up at the right moment to go in for that touchdown.
They set that play up good with that quick out over there to Matthew.
Yes, they
was
did.
Deflected. Then they ran right, and then Ty was able to sneak through there as they opened the hole up themselves, basically, on that left side. Zach Wilson brings the Dragons up to the line of scrimmage. Wilson been unable to move this Dragon offense very effectively tonight. Johnson gets the pitch, and Isaac French takes it down. Now the trailing official calls a face mask, folks, and it was not a face mask. The man looking at the play did not call it, and that's not a good call, folks. He needs to leave that up to his own.
It is a clip.
To his guys. Well, and that's still a bad call. I didn't see any clip, and I know I didn't see any face mask.
There definitely wasn't a face mask, and I didn't
call
see
offsetting penalties, maybe just to keep from having to follow up on a bad face mask call. There was only one flag, and he's trying to do it all by himself, folks. That'll bring up 1st and 10 again from the 35-yard line of the Dragons. Chad White is to the right, Jonathan Holland to the left.
So he did call a face mask.
West, yes,
well,
he did.
He was totally wrong on that call. Now,
yeah.
I was gonna say,
West, Johnson, and Gix in the backfield.
We could see the guy's face mask.
Not only was it a wrong call, but he was behind the play.
He was in the wrong position. So, but I also didn't see the clip. So
6.1 seconds remaining on the clock as the official comes over to talk to the Mangham sideline. I don't know what he's trying to explain here, but he goes back out.
Do they lose their 13 seconds? Since
they lost the time. Sure did.
I thought maybe he's
so the clock starts, and Mangham gets the play off. It's a halfback pass, and Harry West hangs one up, and Newman will intercept it, but he'll be brought down. So the half ends 26-0, Oak Grove. Eric T. Newman records an interception.
Yes,
as
he
time
does.
runs out here in the first half on the Dragons.
So that will go down as another turnover by the Dragons, although that one was not costly to them.
No. So we'll pause and allow our sponsors to identify themselves, and we'll be back with the second half of play in just a moment.
Waiting in line for your oil change and being without your car while it's being serviced. Do away with that hassle, because Rock King's Travel and Lube with its innovative drive-on rack comes to you at home, work, or play. Oil changes start at $16.95. Extra services include a 10-point safety check and inside vacuuming right on the spot. And 10% of every bill supports your church, Providence Street Ministry, or other local community services. When Travel and Lube leaves your site, Rock King leaves a receipt for payment of a job well done and a window sticker with needed info for your next oil change, but he never leaves a mess behind for you to clean. So call Rock King's Travel and Lube at 428-7778 or 1-800-842-1741, extension 01 today, and have your oil change tomorrow.
Start of the second half of play. Lance Hill kicking off for the Dragons. It's a short kick. Touched. Picked up. That's Newman with the ball. He's on his feet going around that left side. Eric Newman brought down over there. Looked like maybe Roosevelt West on the stop. That's who it was. So the Tigers will take over here at the first possession of the second half. They had the ball quite a bit late in the first half, scored 3 times as the half was coming to a close. They lead 26-0 as we begin the second half. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Rollinson brings the Tigers up to the line and pitches the ball to Jones.
Jones out here
Mario
wide.
Jones around the right side, all the way down to the 41-yard line.
That was number 14, Mario Jones, the ball carrier.
A gain of 4 on the play. Brings up 2nd down and a long 6.
And the Tigers ought to be a little chilly. That temperature is dropping rapidly. The wind's picked up a little bit. It is cold. And I stayed over there hoping the lines would thin out at the hot chocolate counter, and they never did. At the
Robinson
halftime.
gives the ball to
Good
Jones
hole.
again.
Oh.
He's going left. He turns outside. He going around the left side. Lots of room. Runs
But
out
there
of
is a
bounds.
yellow flag
And
down here at
across
the
the
40.
40-yard line of the Dragons, but we have a flag in the backfield. They're going to call holding against the Tigers.
And that flag was thrown right in there on the left side of the Tiger offensive line early.
So the Tigers bring back that 20-yard gain by Mario Jones, and instead it'll be a 7-yard loss or so. They threw it right at the line of scrimmage, so they'll bring it back to the 32-yard line of the Tigers. That'll be 2nd down and 17. Actually, no. 2nd down and about 16.
We'll call it 2nd down, 16 yards.
Here comes Rollinson up to the line of scrimmage. Newman is in the flanker spot. Howard bounces
Good run
off
by
the
Howard.
line, goes left. Brought down for a gain of 1 from the original line of scrimmage, a gain of 7 on the play.
Nice bounce that time by Reggie Howard up the middle and bouncing to the left side, and a good stop over there by Courtney Gicks, number 21 for the Mangham Dragons.
Down to the 39-yard line. 3rd down and about 8.5 yards to go as the Tigers start here in the second half with a little bobble. That holding call, tough to recover from.
Normally this is a passing down, 3rd and about 9, but we'll see what the Tigers do.
Looking to throw out in the flat to Jones, and he drops the ball. It was definitely a forward pass and unable to hang on. That'll bring up 4th down and about 9. And we haven't decided whether we're going to kick or go yet. I believe we're going to go. Well,
We're going to
Flag
kick.
is against the Tigers. We'll kick.
We'll kick the ball.
Clipping on the Tigers. They'll mark that off.
Well, they probably will decline that penalty and going up 4th down.
Okay, they do.
I was hoping the Tigers could come out after halftime and take this ball right down the field and put a score in. I think that could have been a backbreaker had they done so, but the Mangham Dragons hold strong.
Johnson back to receive as Willie Petmiller prepares to punt the ball away, and he gets it away after a bad snap and got a good bounce. It's still rolling. Oh, wow, Mac, down to the 15-yard line, the 14-yard line of the
Willie.
Dragons. Great kick after a bad snap and being rushed. And the Dragons will take over from their own 14.
Got a great roll on that ball, and I don't know why the Mangham deep back didn't pick it up.
Johnson had time to
pick it up. He had plenty of time to pick it up.
The ball. Little cold hands maybe here to start the second half. So with 9:53 remaining, Mangham gets the ball back. They trail 26-0. It's so cold now, folks, that Mac's putting on his sock top.
And it feels good.
I pulled my hood up, so I'm no one to talk. Here comes Johnson. He's hit immediately by Danny Pardon and Freddie Petmiller. Good play that time by the right side of the Tiger defense. And a loss on the play of 1. Bring up 2nd and 11. Good job that time by the Tigers as Roshan Johnson. Once again, Mac, just a little uncertain about handling the ball there on that pitch. He's had difficulty with that tonight. I didn't notice that in the last game we played this.
It is cold tonight, and also these Tigers do tend to put a hitting on you, and he may be looking out for the Tigers.
Holland wide to the near sideline. They throw it to him, and it is incomplete as Jim Dinsmore does a great job of hitting the receiver just as the ball gets there. Went up actually to try to get it as well, and no call on the play, which is a good call. That'll be 3rd and 11 from about the 13-yard line.
Good coverage that time by Jim, and then Freddie Petmiller came over to help, and we had a chance to intercept that ball.
Yep. A little short, quick shot out there to the left side. And it's another passing down. They really don't have much choice here as they are pressed for time. It's going to be hard to make up this deficit knowing that the Tigers will get another shot at scoring as well.
Too much time.
And we have a man in motion.
Should be delay a game.
Kicks, and they took too much time. That backs them up another 5. It'll be 3rd down and 16 yards to go from the 8-yard line.
The Tigers ought to get good field position out of this next possession if they can hold the Dragons here.
So the Dragons unable to move the ball here and facing a very difficult deal. Give the ball over to the right side and no gain on the play.
Number 8, Roshan Johnson.
Roshan Johnson unable to get anywhere. Michael Putman and Isaac French over there on that stop.
I would like to see the Tigers put a little rush this time on the Dragon punter. If you recall, down at Mangham, they had 2 bad snaps and had all day to get the ball off. And I noticed even the first time they punted tonight, the snap was not a great
And that's
snap.
strictly a call that the coaches make, and they do not rush.
They don't rush again.
It was
but
a good
they do hit
snap and a fairly decent kick. No flag as the kicker goes down. Isaac French back there helping him back up. And the Tigers will take over the football at the 26-yard line of the Dragons. Tremendous field position.
And I thought they may throw a flag down there on the Tigers for roughing the kick punter, but it was not really a hit on him. He just kind of laid on him and laid him back like he was doing a little dance with him.
Here come the Tigers up to the line of scrimmage. 8:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Tigers lead 26-0. The give is to Howard. Howard up the middle. Over that left side, Kyle Kitchens, the primary blocker over there, pulling in there as well as John Barron.
Pick up about 5 on the play, 5 or 6.
Big Irvin Osbury making the tackle over there. That's quite a lad. He's always able to do that job.
And he is a big man.
French to the left, Newman to the right. The give is to Jones. Mario Jones hit hard after gaining the first down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal to go. Chad White comes up with the tackle. Oh, Mario took a lick.
That was a good lick down there, but Mario bounced up like a rabbit.
Actually, he did the hitting.
Actually, I was going to say, Mario is the one that ducked his head and delivered the blow, and he was some pleased with it.
And he has been able to roll on over some of those guys this year, but not Chad White. He was able to stand his ground this time. Here comes Rollinson from center. And he gives to Howard. Reggie Howard.
Reggie Howard will score again.
Spins and shakes off tacklers to score his fourth touchdown of the evening.
Or fifth.
No, Ty got one.
Ty got one. That's right. His fourth. That's true.
Reggie Howard on his 4th touchdown of the evening brings the score to 32-0 Oak Grove with 7:12 remaining in the third quarter. Willie Pittmiller on to attempt the extra point. And it's a bad snap. They're going to have to do something different with it. And he throws it into the end zone, batted around and dropped. Okay, so it's no good. 32-0 Oak Grove with 7:12 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be right back with more Tiger football in just a moment.
Ruffin Building Systems at 6914 Highway 2 in Oak Grove has built quality steel buildings in the southeastern states for nearly 30 years. Ruffin is a member of the Metal Building Manufacturing Association, which models and adheres to the industry's highest standards. Ruffin offers standard and custom pre-engineered buildings and a very competitive mini-storage system. Ruffin takes pride in a quality product delivered on time at reasonable prices. Choose from their nice line of colors and metal building components. The American Institute of Steel Construction lists Ruffin in Oak Grove as the only AISC certified company in the state of Louisiana. Build it right with Ruffin. Ruffin, a proven product.
Tiger Stadium. Tigers lead 32-0 with 7:12 remaining in the third quarter. Jonathan Holland hands the ball off to Roshan Johnson. Deep back there. No one's fooled. And Jim Dinsmore wraps him up down around the 10-yard line.
Good job by Jim Dinsmore to follow that ball that time and throws him down.
So the Dragons once again take over deep in their own territory. They'll mark it around the 12-yard line. And
good deep kick and good coverage by the Tigers.
Unable to do much with the Tigers tonight as Mangham comes to town here in Oak Grove. They were very disappointed in the game they played against us at Mangham as they felt like they really didn't perform well, and were hoping tonight would be a little different. Well, but unfortunately, Mac, I think they actually played a little better that night than they have this.
Yeah, I agree with you. They surely did.
Johnson around the left side this time and does pick up a yard or two. Bring up second down and about 8.
Stopped out there by number 16, Freddie Pittmiller.
Freddie doing a good job of pursuit that time.
Good job of stringing that out.
In position.
Bankston was helping him along there.
During halftime, Mac, I was over on the far sideline visiting with 3 men from Little Rock, Arkansas, who came down to watch Freddie and Willie play football, and Samantha perform for the Tiger Kittens.
Well, that's great. Great. And they've all performed. They have performed well for them.
Drive back after the game tonight. Zach Wilson brings the Dragons up to the line of scrimmage. He has Jonathan Holland, and he throws the ball way out of bounds as there is enormous pressure back there. Freddie Pittmiller in there and just
nails Wilson as he throws the ball away.
Dinsmore on the
3rd and 8.
coverage downfield and very close to the receiver, even if the ball had been there.
Yeah.
Third down, we'll call it 8 yards to go.
So the Dragons struggling here. They call timeout with 6:12 remaining in the third quarter. Tigers lead 32-0. We'll be right back.
Easy Way Furniture and Appliance Stores in Oak Grove and Lake Providence offer you convenient, friendly service for your furnishing needs. With easy payment plans and big discounts for cash purchases, Easy Way can furnish every room in your home. Easy Way, 701 East Main Street, Oak Grove, and 210 North Hood Street in Lake Providence.
At Tiger Stadium as the Dragons attempt a 3rd and long situation from their own 15-yard line. Jonathan Holland is the ball carrier. Holland is taken down around the 17-yard line. They'll mark it around the 18.
And I think there were 8 Tigers in there on that tackle. I think
Great
Isaac
pursuit.
French, number 57, was he and Ryan Gregory the first 2 there, and then I think almost every other Tiger out on the field was in on that tackle.
4th and about 3 as they get about 5 on that one. Mangham needing this conversion real bad.
But they're going to punt.
And they put Lance Hill back to punt, which probably the wise decision.
Yeah.
We don't really put anyone back to return. Eric's back here, and he will take the ball and return
On
it.
the run.
This
He is on the
danger.
run.
This is danger, and they pull him down by the face mask at about the 22-yard line. No flag on the play. And Oak Grove takes over at the 22-yard line of the Dragons with 5:21.
Excellent field position for the Tigers. We may see the JV before this one's over. And I'll
Could
tell you what,
possibly
the
do
Mangham
so.
Dragons, when they came up here tonight, they never would have thought that.
No, Mangham was up for this game about as much as a football team can be up for a game. They felt good about their chances to upset the Tigers tonight. Reggie Howard, the ball carrier, nowhere to go as
And they need to blow that
looks
whistle.
like 71 is
From 71.
no, that's going to be Courtney Giggs, number 21, in there to make the stop, the original hit.
Well, this game tonight may convince the Mangham Dragons that the Oak Grove Tigers have a better football team than them.
Well,
Twice last year, and looks like twice this
yeah.
year. And I'm not knocking Mangham's team.
no,
They've got
they
a
have
very fine
tremendous
team.
good athletes. They don't have as many boys out for the team. They have so many that go both ways. They're good athletes,
Very good athletes.
and I know that they have a good coaching staff as well. But now I'm going to tell you, Mac, we have one of the best high school coaching staffs in the state.
We certainly do. And as far as a 4-man team, we have the best.
That's right.
We have, Coach Dalrymple gets most of the credit.
Yes.
And it's well deserved. He deserves every accolade that he gets for what he does with the young men here in Oak Grove. But he does have a very, very capable
Shane
staff.
Couples, Kenny Herring, and Tony Davis. Also.
And Coach Nix.
And Coach Nix, and they just do a tremendous job of reading circumstances, making adjustments during the week of practice, preparing for games. They just do an outstanding job.
Well, we're going for the
preparing
field
these boys.
goal here. We're going to
Willie
try to
is-
pick up those extra points that we've slipped by us tonight.
Willie's on to attempt about a 32-yarder. And
Good
that'll
snap.
make his day.
And it looks
the
like
kick
he
is
may
up,
have it.
And it's good.
Yes.
35
All right.
nothing Oak Grove as Willie converts on the 32-yard field goal. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Oak Grove has put this one out of reach.
And Roy,
35
that
nothing.
field goal would have been good from another
Another 10,
15
15
yards at least.
Yeah. Real good job that time. We'll be right back with the conclusion of the third quarter in just a moment.
West Carroll Community Bank, 600 East Main Street in Oak Grove, welcomes you to community banking at its best. Locally owned and operated, all processing is done right here. All decisions are made right here. Our lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4, and Friday, 8:30 to 5. Drive-through hours are Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 6 for your convenience. Mr. Keith and his helpful staff are waiting to serve you in all your banking needs. Come see us at West Carroll Community Bank, your bank at 600 East Main in Oak Grove.
Back at Tiger Stadium, 3.5 minutes remaining. Willie Petmiller kicks the ball high and deep. Taken inside the 5-yard line, kept by Jonathan Holland. He turns it upfield. He has a little room, but then Willie throws him out of bounds. And Willie
Well, I
Petmiller,
figured that field goal would have Willie pumped up, and he
Willie's
kicked that ball high and
pumped.
deep down to about the 5-yard line,
He was,
and then made the tackle.
hoping for a penalty there as he tried to throw the boy across the running track. But we don't get a flag. So it's 35-0 Tigers, 3:21 remaining in the third quarter.
Like I said, we were saying before the score there, the Mangham Dragons have a fine football team. I think they've lost 2 games this year, one, of course, being to the Tigers. And last year, I believe they lost only 2, and both of those were to the Tigers, which, of course, is the #1 team in Class 1A.
Yeah. Not unlike everyone else the Tigers have played during that time. And Willie unable to bring that one down as it was tipped.
Went off number 7 hands for Mangham Dragon. That's Jonathan Holland, and then off of Willie's hands. Two of them had a chance to catch it.
So it brings up 2nd and 10. Young Zach Wilson is a sophomore, I believe, for Mangham, and just a little dab of inexperience showing through here tonight.
The Mangham Dragons have a young team. They have 2 seniors starting on offense and 2 on defense. So they do have a young ball team.
Wilson brings the Dragons up, and the play's blown dead. Mac, I heard today that we have tentatively scheduled our first game of the season next year with the West Monroe Rebels at West Monroe. And
I find that hard to believe.
that, well, it's all but confirmed is what I understand. And we've been having trouble finding anybody to play us.
Well, we do have trouble finding people to play, but I hate to see us step
over and
out of our league completely.
Coach Shows has called a few times, and we've been very hesitant.
Well, I would think
That's a
Coach
big
Showers
school.
would be hesitant to call us because that is a...
He has trouble finding games,
He has
too.
trouble finding games, but he has nothing to gain by beating the 1A Oak Grove Tigers.
And here comes a throw to the near sideline and way overthrown into the out-of-bounds territory.
I think that would be a great matchup because we are the 2 powerhouses in North Louisiana,
area.
but a powerhouse in 1A and a powerhouse in 5A are 2 totally different things.
Yeah. And, you know, it'd be good for our school to have that exposure. We've called teams in Arkansas, I understand, and we can't seem to get games there. We've called teams in Mississippi, can't seem to get games there. We're really struggling. The only ones that want to play us are the ones in the district who have to.
That's correct.
And that's unfortunate. We did get a game with Farmerville, I believe.
I heard we had Farmer and may get Winfield.
Yeah, well, Winfield, I think, is trying to back out.
Well,
Wilson overthrows, and Dion Burrell and Willie Petmiller, Jim Dinsmore, Isaac French, all over there with Jonathan Holland and Courtney Giggs, and lucky to come up with an incompletion there instead of an interception.
Bring up 4th down with 2:59 left here in the third quarter.
3 minutes remaining, and we are in control of the ball game right now.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that it would get, if we do get to play West Monroe, it would allow some of the Oak Grove fans to see West Monroe play. Most Oak Grove fans are
Never
big
get to
fans
go?
of West Monroe. We never get to see them play because we have games on the same night.
Lance Hill, a good deep kick to Newman. He takes the ball. White catches him. Jonathan Holland catches him. Somebody else catches him. They finally bring him down back there, but we have a flag at the 41-yard line. And I don't know what the call's going to be as he goes to the umpire. And we'll find out. And it's holding against Oak Grove. That'll be assessed from somewhere, Mac. I'm not sure if it's from where it was downed or from where the flag
It should
was
be
thrown.
from where the flag was thrown, but
they're going to mark it from where he went down. Play was blown dead around the 32-yard line. They'll back it up to the 22. Looks like they're going to spot it about the 23. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 23 with 2:46 remaining here in the third quarter. Yeah, I'd love to see West Monroe play, but I've always had to go to the Oak Grove game.
Yep. I don't know that I want to see my Tigers play them, though.
Here comes Ty Rollinson and the Tigers. The gives to Howard up the middle. Gain of 5 on the play out to the 27-yard line. Gain of 4, we'll call it. 6 yards to go.
Good blocking in there by the interior line for the Tigers.
Reggie doing a good job of bouncing there and making a few yards out of a small hole. But a good one.
Earl Travis, Kyle Kitchens, and Coach Sanders making a good hold in there that time.
Jared Stewart also there on that front line. Robinson gives the ball to Jones. And he crosses the 30-yard line down to the 31.
And also number 53, John Barron, one of our tough offensive linemen.
3rd down and about 2 remaining from the 31-yard line. 1:50 remaining here in the third quarter. Tiger first team offense still on the field as we lead 35-0 on some failed extra points, but then a field goal that made them all up.
Made them up. We made them up with the field goal.
Back on the 7 multiple count. As Rollinson takes the ball from center, hands the ball.
No,
he got it himself, turns it upfield. First down, very near the 35-yard line. Ty Rollinson on the option, and he hangs on to the ball and makes the first down. 1:16 remaining as they move the sticks.
Good gain by Ty Rollinson to pick up that first down. And one thing about Ty Rollinson, one of the stats in the paper that I saw today that impressed me more than anything else that he's done, he has 1 interception the entire year.
And
that's impressive. Very few fumbles, but that 1 interception is
impressive considering the amount of yards
and the number of touchdowns. His touchdown to interception ratio is absolutely phenomenal.
Yep, one of the best in the state. Ty looks to give the ball to Jones. He's hit at the line and thrown for a slight loss on the play. 2nd and 10.
They seem to be keying on Mario tonight. He's being hit at the line of scrimmage most of the time. Most of our long runs have been by our fullback tonight, Reggie Howard.
Mangham came in prepared tonight to a point. You can prepare yourself for the Tigers if you're a team like Mangham by watching their films and working on the plays that they run often, but you really can't prepare yourself when you have dominant athleticism on the opposing side of the ball.
Looks like the Tigers are going to be content to let the clock run out here, but now they come up to the line.
We get off one more play here at the end of the third quarter.
And it's Reggie up the middle.
And he's down real close to a first down at the 39-yard line. The 44-yard line as the third quarter ends. Tigers lead 35-0. They'll turn around and start the other way as we break for the change of the ball.
Steve Cox's family has served East and West Carroll parishes for generations. At Cox Funeral Home, 200 East Noble in Oak Grove, Steve understands your questions and concerns about final arrangements in estate planning, respecting your wishes and budget with quality service. Final and estate expenses should result from thoughtful pre-planning, not last-minute panic decisions when dealing with personal and family grief. Cox's Flower Shop directly across the street at 201 East Noble offers you convenience in pre-planning as well as for the celebrations of life. Give you and your family a great gift of peace in knowing all final and estate arrangements are legally and financially pre-planned. Come see Steve Cox at Cox's Funeral Home, 200 East Noble in Oak Grove.
Too many guys hurt.
And the fourth quarter begins. The Tigers are 3rd and short from the 39. Ty Rollinson gets the first down and all the way out to the 49-yard line.
Good blocking downfield by that interior line. I saw Colt Sanders and Kyle Kitchens downfield making some excellent blocks.
6-yard gain for Ty. on the keeper. And it's 1st and 10 from the 49. 11:40 remaining here in the game. And the Tigers are kind of taking their time, easing back to the huddle.
Letting that clock run. I'm sure that Big Earl Travis was in on that block in that time also. I just didn't pick up his number because Ty went straight up the middle.
Give is to Jones. He's caught in the backfield by 32. That's Jeremy Rogers.
Nice play there by Rogers.
Rogers getting in there quickly and reading that play well. Catches Mario before he had a chance to turn the ball up.
Rogers is just a sophomore for these Mangham Dragons. They have a lot of sophomores on this team.
2nd and 14 from Oak Grove's 46 as they lose about 5 yards on that play. Oak Grove kind of putting themselves in the hole here. Give to Jones again. This time he's up the middle, back to the line of scrimmage at the 49-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 49. Mario Jones not picking up big yards tonight. He had one real good run, but got it called back due to a holding call and unable to put together any kind of long-distance running tonight. Reggie has had several medium-sized gains. We really haven't seen a lot of long
plays.
A
lot of long runs tonight. It's
we
good
talked
drives.
about that, about grinding out some yards and win it the old-fashioned way. There goes Ty Rollins
Ty for a nice
on the
long
keeper
run.
around the right
First down.
side. First down at the 34-yard line. A 15-yard gain by Ty Rollinson. Ty picking up some rushing yards himself tonight.
Number 79, Vincent Perry, a senior for the Mangham Dragon over there on the tackle.
So the Tigers work out of the hole and advance the ball down.
Tigers are eating the clock up and advancing the ball towards that goal line.
Here to the 34-yard line. Well, it looks like Mangham's in for another little difficulty here as Reggie Howard picks up another 5 yards, 6 yards down to the 28-yard line, excuse me.
Earlier in the game, the Mangham Dragon line was given a lot more effort than they are at this time. If you'll look, most of them are on their backs at the end of the play. The Tiger offensive line is just driving them back right now.
And Luke Lancaster enters the game for Mario Jones. He'll run the tailback position as the Tigers lead 35-0 with 9 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Rollinson brings the Tigers up, gives the ball to Howard. Reggie is caught at the line of scrimmage by number 4. That's Dustin Allen.
And I believe he's a freshman out there for the Dragons.
Allen.
And that's the first time all night they have stopped Howard for no gain.
They caught him that time and were able to wrestle him down. Well, actually, they give him a few feet there, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 4.
The Tigers are using the clock up. Ty over talking to the coaches, getting the play, taking his time. They're using the clock very, very wisely here. They run it down to there's only a few seconds
Timeout
left.
Tigers, as we're unable to decide exactly what we want to do. And with 8:20 remaining, Tigers lead 35-0. We'll be at Tigers Stadium. And the Tigers give the ball to Howard again up the middle. And he gets the first down at the 33-yard line. And with 8 minutes remaining here in the ball game.
Saw David Carr down here giving the official signal for our first down, telling the referee we had it, and the referee agreed with
David making sure that they didn't cheat us. Our line crew down there tonight, Kip Crow and Jay Sims. Little Jerry Harper, I think, allowed one of the Mangham men to hold the down marker. Luke Lancaster gets his first carry of the evening, and he's got room. Luke all the way down to the 11-yard line. First down, Oak Grove on a 11-yard run, 12-yard run by Luke Lancaster.
Good run, good hole there by the Tigers, and Luke did a good job of getting through it, picking up a first down.
He ran through a hole that Mario hasn't been able to open up here tonight. So I don't know if they were keying on Mario, or if old Luke just saw a little different look there.
Well, maybe the guys had already run by the hole when Luke got through it.
Oh, well.
Luke told me not to talk about his speed anymore.
Here's to Howard. Reggie down to the 10.
Just teasing Luke a little bit there.
Luke does a tremendous job for the Tigers in there in replacement of Mario Jones when he was injured early in the season and then again mid-season. And we have really used Luke, and he's done a great job for us this year.
And I'm glad to see him get in this game tonight. I really am, because it's hard on a kid to start a few games and get a lot of accolades and pats on the back and then have to sit on the bench. So I appreciate what Coach Dalrymple is doing tonight and letting him play.
Rollinson takes the ball from center, pitches it out to Lancaster. It goes around the right end and gets one down to the 9-yard line. That'll be third and a long 7.
Caught out there by number... was that Gix at 21?
6 is Roosevelt West. 1 is
21
Chad White.
Gix, I believe.
79 is Perry.
Ball is now officially spotted at the Mangham.
And they are...
And number 6, that's who it was.
They seem to do a better job of containment on the end than they do up the middle.
Yes, they do. They do. They have some quick ends and quick linebackers on the outside.
Matthew French coming wide left. Newman to the right.
There goes Reggie Howard. Touchdown.
Has one more touchdown, and that is 5. 6 touchdowns for Reggie Howard tonight. So with 5:44 remaining, it's 41-0 Oak Grove as Willie comes on to attempt the extra point. Reggie Howard getting it done inside the red zone for the Tigers tonight. Good snap, and Willie puts this one through. 42-0 with 5:44 remaining in the ball game. And we will be back with the conclusion of the game. In minutes of this game, Oak Grove leads 42-0. Willie kicks the ball
good high kick,
kind of short this time, as Roshan Johnson takes it at the 19-yard line, and he's rode down at the 36. A good return that time of about 17 yards. Lance Tyson brings him down at the 36-yard line, and Mangham will get another chance here in the fourth quarter.
I'm looking at this. I didn't realize Roshan Johnson was just a sophomore.
Yes. Johnson played good last year as a freshman and even better this year as a sophomore. There's no telling how well he'll do in his 7 or 8 years of eligibility at Mangham.
And number 6, Roosevelt West, just a sophomore. Courtney Gix, a junior. So they're going to be a stout team next year.
Holland is the quarterback this time as they try a little razzle-dazzle. And Brandon Griffiths holds him long enough for Willie and Dion to get to him. And he comes up wanting to fight.
Wanting to swing a little bit.
Willie probably doing a little extra punching after they get him down there.
Good job by the Tigers in pursuing that time. Pursuing Holland down the right side of the Mangham offensive line.
2nd and 7 from the 38-yard line for the Dragons. Holland will split wide left this time, and Zach Wilson, the normal quarterback, will be in there to take the ball under center. They tried that play a while ago as well, Mac, and it didn't work then either. And Willie, oh my goodness, Freddie hits him, but he gets the ball away, and it's caught over there. Is that 6, Roosevelt West, or is that Johnson? That's Johnson.
I believe it's Johnson.
Roshan Johnson. Freddie got back there and put the hit on him, but he was able to get the ball
Wilson
out there.
Just did an excellent job getting that ball away before he was taken down. And Johnson picks up about, I guess 4 on the 5 on the play.
Timeout Mangham with 4:24 remaining in the ball game, 42-0. Tigers lead. We'll be right back with more Tiger football in just a moment.
And Building Systems at 6914 Highway 2 in Oak Grove has built quality steel buildings in the southeastern states for nearly 30 years. Ruffin is a member of the Metal Building Manufacturing Association, which models and adheres to the industry's highest standards. Ruffin offers standard and custom pre-engineered buildings and a very competitive mini storage system. Ruffin takes pride in a quality product delivered on time at reasonable prices. Choose from their nice line of colors and metal building components. The American Institute of Steel Construction lists Ruffin and Oak Grove as the only AISC certified company in the state of Louisiana. Build it right with Ruffin. Ruffin, a proven product. Easy Way Furniture and Appliance Stores in Oak Grove and Lake Providence offer you convenient, friendly service for your furnishing needs. With easy payment plans and big discounts for cash purchases, Easy Way can furnish every room in your home. Easy Way, 701 East Main Street, Oak Grove, and 210 North Hood Street in Lake Providence.
Tiger Stadium, 4.5 minutes remaining. They once again put Highland under center, and he goes up the middle, and
I don't believe he gained a thing.
I believe they'll give it to him.
I don't know. I didn't see him cross that line.
No, boy, it's going to be close. Going to be, well, no, they say no.
I don't say I did not see him move that ball forward at all.
4th and short. They'll probably go ahead and try it. Once again, they bring Wilson back into the ball game as Jonathan Holland unable to advance the ball far enough for a first down. So a wasted timeout for the Dragons, but it really won't matter much as they trail 42-0. 3.5 minutes remaining in the game here this evening on this very cold but not windy Friday night. No one wide as a receiver. Gix is lined up on the right side. They run the ball that direction.
And he will not get the first down.
Johnson's hit, and the Tigers will take over on downs as Dion Burrell and Vern Bankston make the stop at the
good job by the Tigers.
44-yard line.
And here come the Puppies.
So the JV offense comes onto the field, led by quarterback Justin Haney. Drew Sullivan at the fullback position. Luke Lancaster is the tailback.
Luke Johnson out here at wide out. Eric Henderson will play tight end. Number 68, Matt Rye, is the left tackle. Number 76, Jake Russell, is the
64,
left.
Ryan Crimes is the center. Here come the junior varsity Tigers as Haney keeps the ball.
Should be number 50 as our center.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It should be Moody. Moody is our center.
Yeah, Brandon Moody is the junior varsity center.
And number 66, Robert Elliott, playing right tackle. And the right guard, I'll have to pick up that number, is probably Bradley Gwynn, but I hadn't picked up the number yet.
Here comes Jace Burnt bringing the play in as he shuttles back and forth with number 23, Jeff Bennett.
Yeah, that's Bradley Gwynn over playing the right guard.
Haney takes the ball from center, gives to Sullivan. Sullivan over the center down to the 37-yard line.
Good hole there by the Tigers.
Gain of 4 on the play, 3rd and 3.
JV moving the ball, slowly but surely.
Junior varsity Tigers' job here is to run the clock down and make sure that the Tiger lead does not diminish.
I believe that was Jeff Bennett coming on the field with the play.
Unnecessarily, yeah.
He'll alternate with
Jace Burnt.
Ball on the ground.
And Drew Sullivan alertly gets back to it and covers it. It'll be 4th down and 6 from the 40-yard line.
Jeff Bennett will alternate with Jace Burnt, bringing the plays in and out. Bring up 4th down.
And we'll try for it here from the 40-yard line. It's 4th and about, well, it's a long 6. It's exactly 6 yards to go. 1.5 minutes remaining as Burnt brings the play in to Haney, who shares it with the rest of the JV offense. They come up to the line of scrimmage. determined to hang on to the ball, Mac Lancaster. Luke gets the call, but
And
Courtney
he's met
Giggs
right at the line.
was right there and hit him right at the line of scrimmage. So the Dragons will take over on downs at the 40-yard line as the Tigers are unable to advance the ball against the first-team defense of the Mangham Dragons. 1:16 remaining in the game. We want to thank all of our sponsors, our cameraman John Franham, all of the folks who at Delta Cable Vision who make this broadcast possible. We hope you folks are enjoying the playoffs as we tape these games to replay them on Tuesday evenings and afternoons. I know our family enjoys the playback there at the house.
I think everyone enjoys these playbacks.
Courtney Giggs, the ball carrier, out of the backfield. Giggs still on his feet. Tristan Rogers able to haul him down. No, that's Jim Dinsmore.
Jim Dinsmore.
We still got
32.
first-team defense in here.
Yes.
I thought we had the JV defense. A gain of 8 on the play. It'll be second down and 2 as Boothville
Venice, who was highly rated, that was a final. They have lost that ball game.
Oh, they did.
They have lost
Boothville
that game.
Venice
That
is
was a
out of the
final.
playoffs. Well, they were the number 2 seed. No.
I think they were the number 3 or 4
3
seed.
seed.
Yeah, 3 seed, and they're out of it.
The ball carrier is Chad White.
And Ryan Bankston does a good job of stringing it out and making a tackle over there on the far side of the field.
White does not pick up the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 48.
From the Sterlington contest, Sterlington 41, Menard 7.
Sterlington is going to win their ball game tonight, 41-7 right now.
Sterlington got a good draw in the bracket, too. They
Had
had an excellent draw.
had the best path to the semifinals. Now, I don't know about from there on in.
That's it,
And
ladies
the
and
ball
gentlemen.
game's over as Oak Grove shuts out the Mangham Dragons 42-0 here at Tiger Stadium. And we will look forward to our game next week. Folks, we have no idea who will play or where we'll play just yet, but I'm sure you'll know by the time you see this